Here's a look at the all-new 2026 Ford Maverick. Meet the 2026 Ford Maverick. Same smart compact truck, now sharper, greener, and tougher than ever. In this video, we're going to take a look at what's new and what to expect when it hits roads late this summer. Let's get into it. Alright, so we've got 5 things to cover today that you need to know about the 2026 Ford Maverick. First, we're going to look at what's new for 2026. Second, we're going to talk about the powertrain and drivetrain updates. Third, we're going to cover pricing and value. Fourth, we're going to talk about tech and connectivity upgrades. And fifth, we're going to wrap up with a summary and see why the 2026 Ford Maverick might be the best compact truck for you. First thing we got to talk about is what's new. And the good news is, if you were eyeballing a 2025 Ford Maverick, you didn't miss out on much by waiting for the 2026. That's because the 2026 Maverick carries over the refreshed 2025 facelift. With minimal changes, there are fresh paint colors to choose from, which include the bold Orange Fury metallic tricoat and the refined marsh gray. Now there are some other tiny changes, right? Some minor tweaks to the grille and bumpers, but nothing major. It's really the little things. For example, the FX4 off-road package loses the dark gray colorway in favor of black and white. Plus, the Trail Edition adds a center-high mounted stop lamp, and the XL gets body color door handles and body color mirrors. But overall, it's the same great Maverick you know and love, just a bit newer and a little bit smarter. Now let's talk powertrains and drivetrains. So the hybrid powertrain remains standard on all XL, XLT and Tremor trims, offering an impressive over 40 miles per gallon in the city and around 524 miles of combined estimated range according to Bannerford of Monroe. Com plus 1 car and driver. If you want a bit more oomph, the 2.0 Laterico boost engine is available on the XLT and now comes standard on the Tremor and Lobo trims. You'll find this engine across most other Ford vehicles. It puts out 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Now here's the kicker. It used to cost an extra $1,995 to get the AWD with this engine. But guess what? In 2026, that option is free. You heard me right. 0 extra charge. So if you opt for the 2.0, you can have the added capability of AWD without spending another dime. How awesome is that? Next, let's discuss pricing and value. Look, I know we're not talking about a brand new engine here, but with the rising cost of everything these days, I think it's fair to say we could all use a good deal. And that's where the Maverick shines. Even with rising costs, Ford is keeping the Maverick just under the $30,000 mark for entry-level trims. Pricing starts at approximately $27,145 and goes up to $41,425. I mean, those are some pretty wallet-friendly numbers, especially considering the Maverick has never been just a bare-bones work truck. It's always had creature comforts like a roomy cabin, a giant touchscreen, and tons of advanced driver assist features. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. No matter how you slice it, the Maverick is one of the most affordable vehicles on the market that doesn't feel severely lacking in any area. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Ford Maverick, let me just say it's a game changer in the small truck world. It offers an unbeatable combination of practicality, affordability, and capability that's hard to pass up. Plus, with the recent redesign, it looks sleeker and more stylish than ever before. So if you're in the market for a new pickup, definitely give the Maverick a test drive. You won't regret it. Alright, moving on to the fourth thing we got to talk about, which is tech and connectivity upgrades. And there's one major upgrade you should know about. All 2026 Mavericks come standard with the Ford Connectivity Package, which includes a 1-year subscription and the option to extend to a 7-year plan. Now, normally this isn't the type of thing we get too fired up about, but hear me out. Ford Sync services require a working connection to access things like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and the Ford Pass app. In the past, you could get by without paying for a data plan, but now that's changing. Starting this October, even Ford Sync services will require a paid connection. This means you'll need to pony up for a data plan if you want to continue using these features. However, Ford is throwing us all a bone with this connectivity package, which includes a 1-year subscription to help ease the pain of this change. And speaking of tech, Let us take a quick look inside the 2026 Maverick and all the connectivity features you'll find there. As you settle into the driver's seat, you're greeted by the class-leading 13.2-inch Sync 4 touchscreen. Now this thing is a wide boy. It spans nearly the entire dashboard and offers crisp, clear graphics. Let's move on to the passenger side. You'll find 2 USB ports along with a convenient spot to drop your phone and charge it up. Moving further back, you'll notice 2 more USB-C ports perfect for keeping your devices topped up. And finally, you've got a nifty sliding rear seat that opens up different configurations to suit your needs. Now let's turn our attention to the center console. You'll find 2 cup holders right away and a wireless charging pad underneath. And last but not least, you'll find a pair of cup holders and storage compartments near your knees. There's also a space next to the steering wheel for smaller items like coins or a smartphone. On top of all that, you've got standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, so you can keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. Oh, and don't forget about the available 360-degree camera that gives you a bird's eye view when parking or maneuvering in tight spaces. It's like having an extra set of eyes. Finally, let's move on to our summary. And here's the bottom line. The 2026 Ford Maverick may not be a revolutionary vehicle, but it doesn't need to be. It's already struck the perfect balance between practicality, affordability, and capability. With its fresh new style, enhanced drive options, and best-in-class fuel efficiency, the compact truck proves that sometimes bigger isn't better. So which Maverick trim fits your life? The hybrid AWD, the Tremor, or the Lobo? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow car enthusiasts. Thanks for tuning in, and happy truck hunting.